Hi, it's Hope and welcome to my channel. This video is going to be about Contemporary-A-Thon and what I plan on reading. Firstly, I'm going to say who the hosts are and I will have their channels linked below. So, it is hosted by Chelsea from Chelsea Darling Reads, Julie from Pages and Pens, and Natasha from My Reading is Odd. How I stumbled across this is, I believe it was just in my recommendation and I was like, hey, why not, let's do this. This takes place from February 10th through the 16th, 2020, obviously, because that's the year we're in. And yeah, so the challenges, I guess you'd call them, is like the categories of what kind of books you should try and read, however you interpret this, are: read a book with green on the cover. Self-explanatory. Any book that has green on it counts. A new to you author, so an author that you've never read anything by before. A diverse contemporary, basically a book that has a diverse cast or diverse characters, however you want to word that. A backlist, which is, they're saying TBR for over a year. I'm kind of changing this a little bit, but yeah. A dark / hard-hitting book, illustrated cover, and beloved book by a member of the book community. So a booktuber, a bookstagrammer, a book blogger, an author even, anything like that. So I have 4 books I'm going to try and read, and I feel like 4 books in 1 week is more than doable for me, especially because these books are around, I think, 350 to 450 pages, so that's basically like a book every 2 days, but it's 7 days, so it's like it kind of might work. If I don't get them all finished, I don't get them all finished. But firstly, we have the first book I'm going to read, which is actually a reread, is Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey Mcquiston. And this book, I'm going to just summarize these to the best of my ability without spoiling anything, or for the books I haven't read, explain from what I know. So this book is about 2 characters, Alex Claremont Diaz and Henry the Prince of Wales. And it's about how they go from enemies to lovers, and they deal with all these different obstacles that come at them. And it's a really fun book because, again, it's enemies to lovers, but it's enemies to fake friends to lovers, so it's very complex. And I remember it having me, I was rolling on the floor laughing, and I'm also reading this because Valentine's Day and my birthday, those days, it goes my birthday, then Valentine's Day. I'm going to read that then because I feel like treat myself with my favorite book for my birthday, and then it's a love story for Valentine's Day, so probably going to read that those 2 days. Then the next 3 books I do not have physical copies of. I am, in a couple days, going to be going into a larger city that has a bookstore, so I might consider picking up one of these books so I can have 2 of them physical copy and then the other 2 ebook, but I'm not sure. So, oh yeah, and this one covers the topics illustrated, and it is a beloved book by the Irish Reader, who is a booktuber here on YouTube. I will leave his channel link below, and he just creates really fun content, has a fun personality, and that's why I enjoy watching his videos. And I figured it's a beloved book because, if I'm not mistaken, it was his #1 book of 2019, as it was mine, so I figured, why not? Now, let's actually move on to the next ones, which, Frankly in Love by David Yoon. I'm going to hopefully try and put a little photo up here. If not, I'm just going to be only in this half the frame. But, so this is green cover, because it has green on it, and new to me author, never read anything by him before, and it is a diverse book because it is about a Korean American named Frank Lee who his family is wanting him to date another Korean girl, but he is dating a white girl, and it is about him and his one friend who is also Korean American, and her parents also have that same rule that they fake date so that they can actually date who they're really dating, who are people who are not Korean American. So it's just kind of about that, and I like it because I like the fake dating trope type thing and all that. So yeah, the next one is Far From the Tree by Robin Benway, which this one I'm classifying as hard-hitting because it deals with topics of adoption and teen pregnancy, and I believe, I'm not mistaken, like alcoholism type thing. This is just again from what I've heard, and it is about a girl named Grace who I just heard something funny outside, sorry. But it's about a girl who is adopted, and she ends up putting her child up for adoption. And then eventually, like, that's kind of what I know about her character. And then it's about her kind of realizing that she has two half siblings, a younger sister named Maya and an older brother named Joaquin. And it's just kind of like the three of them figuring out this sibling dynamic or trying to decide if they want it. I'm not entirely sure. It's a book that I saw in a recommendations video, and I figured, yeah, why not? And then the final one is Sapiens versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli. I think I'm pronouncing that right. But this is new to author. Beloved book by, again, the Irish reader. It's one of his favorite books, and it's a book that I've been excited to read. And it is also going to be on the TBR the longest. Technically, I've only had like a TBR list since like May. But this is one that I watched the movie that's based on the book in 2018 when it came out. And I went, I want to read the book. And I never did. So I figured this is a perfect opportunity to read it because I want to read it, and it's TBR the longest because it's been in my mental TBR for the longest. So, yeah, and it is, from what I know, again, kind of gives you a bit of the movie plot, and what I know, it's about a gay boy named Simon Spear who is struggling to come out to his it's either to his family or to school or both, and someone ends up blackmailing him to come out because he's emailing someone who's also, like, he's starting like a email relationship type thing with someone, and those emails get out, like someone finds them, and then that's really all I know and all I remember from the movie because I watched it almost like a year and a half ago. So yeah, those are the 4 books I plan on reading. I am going to attempt to do a reading vlog as well for the entire week, but we'll have to just wait and see. So, bye!